So it's fair to say headphones have come a long way in recent years, and these are the brand new Huawei Freebuds 3i, and they are noise cancelling headphones. Now these are not a replacement for the original Freebuds 3, they are in fact in a slightly lower price bracket, but still carry over a lot of the awesomeness from the original Freebuds 3. So you probably want to know how these compare to the original Freebuds 3, so that's what I'm going to lay out for you in this video. I'm also going to do mic quality test and a sound comparison between the two and give you my opinion on the new Freebuds 3i. Are you ready? Let's go. So the most obvious differences between the two are the shapes of the cases, with the Freebud 3i's now having this kind of pill shape as opposed to the circular disc shape of the original Freebuds 3, which does make it a bit bulkier, but it does feel just as premium. Another very significant difference here is the fact that the Freebuds 3i are true in-ear earbuds, and that is thanks to the array of silicone ear tips that come with it, whereas the original earbuds had a kind of open fit design and literally just rested in your ears. So this brings a couple of advantages to the new Freebuds 3i, and that is the fact that when they're in your ear, they're actually locked in there with the silicone ear tips, which means you could probably use these quite comfortably for sports, whereas with the original Freebuds, they were quite a loose fit. If you jumped around, they probably just fall out. Another really big advantage for the Freebuds 3i is the fact that those silicone tips will actually help cancel noise passively, so that combined with the ANC could result in better noise cancelling. So those are the obvious differences. Now let's run through some of the less obvious ones. So the original Freebuds are actually Bluetooth 5.1 and the new affordable Freebuds 3i are Bluetooth 5.0. Now that's not going to make a huge difference, but it is a difference. The case of the new Freebuds is 1 gram heavier than the original ones, but both cases have a 410 milliamp hour battery. The Freebuds 3i buds themselves have 7 milliamp hours less battery per bud, so the charge is actually quicker at around 1 hour to fully charge the case and the buds together. Now here's a couple of similarities. Both are IP54 rated, both have wear detect sensors, both have magnetic connectors inside the case to hold the buds in place, and both support USB-C charging. However, the new Freebuds 3i do not support wireless charging, whereas the original Freebuds did. And I don't feel like I'm going to miss it massively with this new pair. Let me know where you stand on that. Is wireless charging really important for you and your earbuds? Now, this is another significant one that you wouldn't know unless somebody told you. So I'm going to tell you. The drivers are 10mm in the Freebuds 3i, whereas the original regular Freebuds 3 are 14.2mm. So when it comes to audio, that should really make a difference, but we will be testing this in the sound comparison test segment of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. So now let's talk about usability. You're really going to get the most from the new Freebuds using a Huawei device. In fact, this applies to both the Freebuds. The reason being, some of the customizable features are exclusive to EMUI 10 devices, which are Huawei devices or Honor devices. For example, out of the box, if you connect these Freebuds to any other Android device, these capacitive buttons on the side will literally just do play pause on both sides. Now, if you connect this to a Huawei device, you can customize the capacitive buttons to do various different things, like skip tracks on the left side, play pause on the right side. You can use a long push to wake your assistant. As default out of the box, the long push actually allows you to skip through the ANC modes, which are active, off, and ambient pass-through. So all of these things can be modified using Huawei's AI Life app, and within the phone settings you can even modify the EQ as well. And just like before, flipping open the case will automatically be detected by your Huawei device, and it will display it on the screen and it will show your battery levels. Now let's talk about the ANC mics. So there's two exterior mics on the backs of the earbuds and also at the end of the earbuds as well. And there's also an internal mic. So the two exterior mics are used to capture ambient noise around you and play it in reverse phase into the earbuds, therefore giving you active noise cancelling. And Huawei say this will actually decrease the ambient noise by 32 decibels, which is quite a significant amount. So if you're on a bus or a train or a plane, these earbuds are going to block a lot of that noise out. So the third mic that's actually on board each of these earbuds is an inward facing mic, and it's my understanding that this is kind of a bone conduction sensing microphone, and this is specifically used for voice calls. So when you're taking voice calls and you're speaking through the earbuds, it'll actually use that bone vibration to fine tune the audio and clear out some of that background noise with the help of the exterior mics. And it's also worth noting that the downward facing mic at the tips of the earbuds, which is designed to block out wind noise. So if you're running after a bus and stuff like this, it should do a really good job of blocking out that noise that you would normally hear on a cheaper pair of headphones. So let's test out that voice call quality and then we'll get into the sound comparison between the two. Let's go. Alright, so now I've got the earbuds connected up to the Mac behind me. You can see it's recording the audio. You're hearing the mics on the Freebuds 3i at the moment with no background noise, very little background noise. Now what I'm going to do is play some coffee shop background noise for you guys and see how much of that it blocks out. So now there's some pretty loud coffee shop background noise. How is it sounding right now? Is it doing a good job? Let me pause it for a second. Now there's no background noise. Now there is background noise. No background noise. Background noise. How's it doing? Once I start speaking, does it gradually adjust? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, let's do a little wind test on these. So I'm just going to blow some air past the microphone. Let's see if it makes a massive amount of noise. So that concludes the microphone test. Now let's move on to the sound test. Okay, so the way that I like to do my sound comparison tests is with Deezer, and whoa, what's that doing there? And I have a dedicated playlist which I listen to with all of the headphones I test on this channel. That way it acts as a really good benchmark for how these perform. So this is the first track that I always listen to. It's an EDM track. I have no idea who these three people are though. So I basically listen to these first on the 3i's and then the 3's. And despite the smaller drivers in the 3i, they actually do seem to deliver more bass than the more expensive 3's. So I put that down to the silicon tips in the 3i's. It just gives you a tighter seal and therefore less sound is lost around the edges of the earbuds. But with that said, the sound is ever so slightly muddier here on the 3i's and the clarity is better here on the original 3's. They have a more well balanced sound, but if it's all about the bass, then you got to give the win to the 3i's. So the next track is a hip hop track and it's got a really heavy bass line. So once again, I did the same thing, listen to the same tune on both headphones. And for this genre, of course, that extra bass feeling that you get from the 3i's is an advantage here. But with that said, the vocal range is better here on the 3's with the bigger drivers. And I actually maxed out the volume on both of these just to see which one gets louder, and the 3i's do seem to be louder, although again it's probably because of the silicon tips, but the volume levels are pretty close here. And once again you get that extra detail on the original 3's as well. You hear the vocals a bit clearer, but for this particular genre, maybe it's a win again for the 3i's. So this is the rock track test, and actually this is a win here for the 3 in my opinion. When it comes to rock, it's more about the clarity. Yes, you want that loudness which these have, but overall when it comes to detail in the music and not too bass heavy music, the original Freebuds 3 do better. So this is kind of a soundstage test. It's a classical track with orchestral type music in the background, and the details again are on the side of the Freebuds 3 with the bigger drivers, but the 3i are no slouch either here. And actually, because it actually blocks out a bit more noise with the silicon tips combined with the ANC, you do get that soundstage feeling from these, but I think the 3's actually just edge them out a bit when it comes to this style of music. So this is a live performance in a small studio, and this is kind of a detail test. So I'm always listening to hear if I can hear the strings and the drums really clearly, those small details that you can hear in the studio. And as you would expect, the bigger drivers deliver that. You do get those details here on the 3i, and that sort of passive sound suppression from the silicon tips does make a big difference when it comes to this type of music as well. So both actually do really well here. This is a very close one, close genre for the two headphones. So overall, the Freebuds 3i actually do better in the lower range frequencies, giving them the win in genres like hip hop and EDM because of that bass heavy music. So if that's your jam, then these might be the better option for you. If you prefer more well balanced, detailed music, then it might be worth paying a little bit extra for the original Freebuds 3. And I should mention the 3s actually do have really great bass as well. Just in comparison, the 3i's kind of edged them out. Both of these are fantastic pairs of earbuds. Let me know which one of these you are leaning towards after seeing this video. If you enjoyed this one, stick around on the channel for more Huawei content coming soon. I appreciate you guys, and if you just subscribed, you're now one of the finest subscribers known to man. Check out some of these other thumbnails on screen right now. See you in the next one. Don't be late.